Okay, hello everybody and welcome back to our Hanseatic. You may have to bear with me as I try to catch up with what's going on, but as far as I remember we're not really doing anything right now. We're just kind of chilling, letting a bit of aggressive expansion burn off, hoping that France doesn't come and destroy us, staying ahead on technology, that sort of thing. So let's just jump right in and assume that I didn't have anything planned. We still want Sweden to break loose, but they're not keen to do that right now. Denmark has positive prestige, and I don't think I can beat Denmark in a war if they have Sweden on their side. So I'm not really going to try right now. How are our improved relations with you? Let's keep Mecklenburg up. They wouldn't want to vassalize, would they? Ooh, they might if, like, I had loads more relations with them. I can't get it. But, right, armories in these provinces. Excellent. And then we've got docks in 2 provinces, and then I believe we're done for buildings. Burgundy are in a war with Austria. Okay. Burgundian inheritance doesn't fire if they're in a war with Austria, does it? I'm not entirely sure how it fires. We'll see if it even does this campaign. I think I was quite happy to have Burgundy on my side, but I don't have the alliances. I don't have the relationship slots. I've got England, Brandenburg, Austria, and Lüneburg. So we could get... You see, we're way ahead on Diplotech, and we're getting loads of points, so I wouldn't mind getting another ally. Burgundy doesn't want an alliance because we're allied to... Oh yeah, we're allied to England and Austria. So Poland, on the other hand, they rival nobody we care about. Nobody we care about rivals them. In fact, Denmark doesn't like them. So, since we've got the relationship slot effectively free, let's take this alliance. Have they got their PU over Austria yet? Lithuania? Yes, they do. Excellent. So they might be able to form the Commonwealth, and that would be great to have the Commonwealth as an ally. Now, Poland and Brandenburg might end up going to war. What are their opinions of each other? So I wasn't thinking this through. But we might want to abandon Brandenburg anyway at some point, on the basis that if we do want to form Germany, we will need to take Brandenburg, the province, which means basically taking the entirety of Brandenburg. Poland. They really like each other, actually. They're allies, in fact. I just wasn't even looking. So that's fine. We should be okay. So Lüneburg doesn't have any claims, I believe, which is a shame, because I would like to... What does the purple mean? Oh, royal marriages. Sure, whatever. Okay, we're over the diplomatic relation limit, but I don't care. So Lüneburg, we're really just going to have to sort of eat without expanding them, which is fine. Truce with Bavaria, and Hamburg is now a loyal cardinal. Tell you what, let's improve relations with the Pope and play the cardinal game a bit. Now I believe we've put some influence into it, which gives us a small chance. No, the Pope must have changed since then. We did put some influence into the Curia, just because I always feel like it's worth investing one lot, as it were, because hey, that gives you an infinitely better chance than if you don't invest in anything. And other than that, I'm not too bothered about trying to gain the Curia, but if we can gain lots of points, that would be good. We've got 2 controlled cardinals, so we go up quite quickly. I've just realised that my volume might be a bit high, so I'm just going to turn that down a little bit. If you haven't been able to hear me since the beginning of the video, apologies, I wasn't thinking. Hopefully you can hear me now. I just forget to change my volume in between things. Lack of protection. They need to adapt. I can lose those points, that's fine. Now, we could do with some more. Pomerania has just lost another war and not had to do anything for it. Who are our rivals? Can we humiliate anybody? I'd like to get some more power projection points. We can't change our rivals because we're at war with France, and it's a war we're losing because we're allied with England foolishly. But oh well. When can we annex Lüneburg? 1478, so we've got 4 years. Portugal has peaced out. Now, what that means is that France is going to come for us soon. England has actually managed to land troops here, and Lüneburg is going over and helping England over there. So England is actually managing to land troops. So why don't we go and... No. Where don't we have access? We don't have access through Westphalen. I see. Well, let's leave it. I don't want to get access through anybody because that will give France access through them as well, and then that'll make it easier for France to come and punch my face in. Right, 2 docks, and then we're done for buildings. We should really be saving up for an embassy at some point. Our Traders Guild are massively in power because of our navy tradition. So, like I say, apparently there are bad events that will happen because of that. Here comes France, destroying all of England's armies. England don't really stand a chance. Hopefully England will peace out soon. Their medium war enthusiasm. Target provinces have been sieged. I can't see this being particularly a good war for them. Oh god, they're coming this way. Oh god, if England have access through Burgundy, then France will be able to get access to them. Burgundy surely aren't giving access to England, are they? No, they're embargoing England, they hate them. That's hopefully alright then. Right, how are we doing for tax? Utrecht has declared war on Gelre. Brunswick has gone hostile. That's not good. Friesland is allied to Burgundy. Mecklenburg, we don't have a claim on Mecklenburg anymore. Why not? That's a shame. Pomerania are friendly because they're not our rival anymore, that's right. Now I remember. Okay, we've almost got enough papal influence to invest. Oh, we're at war with Tuscany. Yeah, England's going to go and beat up Tuscany for a bit of extra war score and whatnot. Or they're going to land near Tuscany. Yeah, there we are. Are they going to win that battle? Maybe not. Looks like not. Looks like Tuscany are actually going to beat England as well. So... Sweden, I wish it'd stop being loyal. Oh, they're not loyal anymore. Right, okay. We need to come back from Lüneburg and support their independence. There we are. And that should make it a lot harder for them to become loyal again. There we are. And we'll also gain an alliance with them should they break free. And essentially that would allow us to fight Denmark at a future time. Who do we need to improve relations with? Bohemia. I don't want to get on the wrong side of Bohemia, really. Now, if I declare war on Denmark, I don't think Sweden would join. I think I need Sweden to declare their independence in order for them to actually be in a war against Denmark. It'd be cool if you could call them into a war like that. Like, support their independence, then go to war, and they can break free as part of that. That'd be interesting, I think. Here we are. Swedish War of Independence. So, who is in this war? Is it literally just me and Sweden versus Denmark, Muscovy? Okay. In that case, let's go and blockade. We don't get to be war leader, which means we don't get to call our allies in. We're not a co-belligerent either, so yeah. Wait, before you go anywhere, can we... Ugh. 5 maneuver. 4 shock, that'll do. How did I get 4 shock? I've got no army tradition. Yeah, I've got 10 army tradition. I managed to get a 4 shock leader with 2 siege as well. Right, so we're going to start sieging up this area of Denmark. Hopefully Muscovy won't come this way round. If we block this area here, they won't be able to attack us. And we should be able to win naval battles. Yeah, we've got a massive navy compared to Denmark. Although they've got a lot of galleys on their side. But if I can team up with Sweden, we should be okay. So we go and block the Orson there, and then we should be okay. In fact, yeah. Then we can just sit here and siege for a bit. And hope that Sweden can handle this side of things, really. How many troops does the enemy have? Quite a few. Oh, don't care. Muscovy is going to be the main worry here, basically. Oh, Lüneburg, what do you think you're doing? Oh, and Sweden are just going straight for it there. So let's go and help them out. They seem to be winning, so yeah, that's fine. There we are. Killed one army. Can we get there before the end of the month? No, but we managed to kill them anyway. In which case, we can siege a lot of this to stop them from doing anything. Expand the bodyguard. The office of Statthalter is challenged by enemies within and without, and thus a strong personal bodyguard is essential to ensure that he remains in power. The turbulent politics of our time require this, but there are those who decry it, claiming that this new trend displays aristocratic tendencies and subverts the traditions of the Republic. So we can gain 5 Republican tradition, which is 5 years worth, or we can gain a stability, which is the main thing that Republican tradition actually stops us from having. So I'd rather have low Republican tradition and high stability. We're going to take up diplomatic because, well, the extra naval morale actually will help in case we do get involved in a war. But also, we were maxing out on diplo points, which is no good, really. And the goal of this war is to hold Sweden's capital of Stockholm, so as long as that doesn't get sieged, we're fine. And it shouldn't do. And we lose 1 stability because of our plutocratic ideas. Wonderful. Speaking of, we can, but we're not going to gain a new military there. We really want those cannons. Those cannons will be so good. Muscovy. Muscovy is helping. Military candidate. Means a new general as well. Yeah, Muscovy's up there being a pain in the arse. Still, once we've dealt with Denmark, then we can go and deal with Muscovy. So, do this in parts. And as well as that, of course, Denmark is actually the war leader, so what Muscovy does is not really relevant. Siege Denmark's capital. Now this war will last a long time because the AI has that kind of length of war penalty, so it doesn't matter that we're making these gains quickly. Denmark isn't going to peace out anytime soon. How are we doing in Sjælland? Once we siege Sjælland, we will have to fight this navy here, but that should be fine. We should be able to beat however many galleys, 9 galleys, 4 transports. Yeah, we can beat that, and then the rest of the war won't be a threat, really. Let's come over here. Probably end up grouping our army up here. We've got a blockade there as well. It's wonderful. Sweden really like me because we supported their independence. We don't even have to actually get them independent. They just like us for having made the attempt, which is great. So in fact, why are we improving relations with them? They love us so much. It doesn't even matter. Let's go back to... We're already at Bohemia. Let's improve relations with our allies. Just to make sure that we keep them as allies. Oh! Oh! We just have to occupy it? I thought we had to actually take them. Oh, okay. Interesting. So until the end of the game, I think this must be a bug. I'm sure that this must be a bug. Surely this means that we need to actually own the province, not just siege it down. This must count as ownership? I don't... This must be a bug. However, till the end of the game, we have ended the sound toll. Wonderful. Local trade power. Just huge bonuses in Lübeck. That's awesome. So... Vassalize Brunswick. I don't really want to. And they're allied with Brandenburg again. Let's improve our prestige. Apparently our prestige is getting low. It's unfortunate. Okay, let's go siege Lolland. Oh, is that ship battle going to stop us from moving? It's not. That's fine. There we are. And we even managed to capture... What did we capture? It says we captured it. Oh, we must have captured that transport, yeah. Whatever. Okay. Come back from Bohemia. Send 5 ships down to blockade Lolland. It's not enough. Give me another 5. Get the blockade there. Siege Lolland down quicker. And then we can look at what Muscovy's doing up here. They've got 45,000 troops up here, Muscovy and Norway. That is not going to be easy to beat. Or... possibly not at all possible, which is unfortunate. Going up to Tech 7 would help, especially if we bought some cannon. And I might actually do that in January. Hopefully, some of Muscovy's enemies will declare war on them at some point during this. Muscovy, who are your enemies? Poland doesn't like you. Be really handy if Poland declared war on you during this war. That would help me a lot. And here's an idea. Let's take a look at what our leader can do. Bugger all. Okay. Are we going to tech up now? Yes, let's tech up. And let's... buy a couple of cannon. We'll delete a couple of infantry as well. So here, here. Let's get 3 cannon, delete 3 infantry. That should make fighting a lot easier. So what tech is Muscovy as well? Tech 5. We're 2 techs ahead of Muscovy. That's excellent. So they're nowhere near cannons. On the seed of Nordjylland. England will cede Laborde, renounce their claims in Armagnac, release Wales. Okay. And that should be the end of the wars between France and England, so hopefully we won't... they've taken the mission to recover Normandy. Wonderful. National unrest, that's fine. Oh, that's actually given us some unrest. Oh wow, okay, I didn't realise. Oh, the noble legacy of Lübeck. Our republican nation has given up many of the old ideas about nobility and feudal rule, but sometimes, when they are of use to us, we are willing to reconsider them on a situational basis. Such a situation has arisen in Lübeck, where a local aristocrat claims that land just across the border is in fact part of his family's rightful domain. Local merchants have petitioned against this claim, having just negotiated a major trade deal with a neighbouring nation. For a republic, they argue, trade should be the first concern. The claims of nobles lead only to war and misery. So we can gain a claim on Luxembourg, on Mecklenburg rather, or we can gain trade power for 3 years and make Mecklenburg like us. Let's do that. If I want a claim on Mecklenburg, I'll just take a claim on Mecklenburg. Right, let's group everybody together and then let's kick the Danes out of Skane. And let's also go and put some ships up here to make sure that getting to Stockholm is harder. Oh, and our ships passing through caused the Danish ships to come out and play. Let's actually leave some ships down here. I just thought, well, you can stay there. You stay there. You guys come down there. Yeah, let's go and deal with the Muscovites. Wow, okay. That was a nice little battle. And our first cannon has arrived. No, I don't. It's Denmark trying to stop us from getting across here. And it looks like they just crushed the rest of the Danish army there. So this shouldn't be a bad war. We should be able to easily get independence here. And how are we doing? So January we can take up our admin. It's fine. They're blockading Muscovy already. And looks like all of our cannons have arrived, so wonderful. Let's reduce war exhaustion because it's getting pretty bad and it is causing us to have unrest that we don't want. Right, excellent. Tell you what we'll do. We'll come back from Austria for a start. We will take our trade ships out of these and go back to protecting trade, although it doesn't actually matter because owning all this land is just amazing for us. It does mean that we will get some more trade at least. I should improve relations with England again. And then we can go back to the North Germans, maybe France and Burgundy as well. France don't actually hate me. Austria has bronze cannons. I'm not sure what triggers bronze cannons. I see Austria and the Ottomans get it a lot. But it can't be the first person to get cannons. Maybe it is. Maybe I just was later getting cannons than I thought. So, I said that I was going to go trade and expansion, didn't I? So let's go trade. Should get a new merchant soon, which will be great. It's really a shame that we don't have claims on Denmark, because that means that Sweden isn't going to give us anything here. I should have been fabricating claims on Denmark, and it was stupid not to. But, oh well. What's this? Oh, we can do stupid stuff, yeah. Whatever. lasts. Yeah, it doesn't last long enough to be worth doing. Holland is a free nation, I notice, which means the Netherlands are that much closer to forming. And our insult against Gelre is expiring. That's fine. I don't care. Oh. Find some Norwegian ships. They've got 2 heavies, so that's going to be painful for us. But, yeah, we lost a light ship, but we won. Right, global trade power plus 10%, and a new merchant. And where is the new merchant going to go? Probably Novgorod. So we've got a guy in Vienna pushing to Rhineland, and we've got a guy in Saxony pushing to Rhineland. We've got a guy in the Baltic pushing to Lubeck, and we've got a guy in Rhineland pushing towards us. So North Sea or Novgorod are the next obvious choices. North Sea has no money in it, so Novgorod. Or we can get more money from Ragusa to come towards Vienna, and our caravan trade power would help with that. There's already enough going that direction though. How about money here? Money here is going to Vienna naturally. We could help it along a bit. 3.1. No, let's bring some power out of Novgorod. Completing trade ideas, I believe, is also what we need to do to confirm thalassocracy. Oh no, we need to complete maritime ideas. Balls. Maritime ideas, who even cares? Well, we'll probably do that towards the end of the run. Oh god, we've got heretics all over Sweden, right, we'll have to deal with those. Although they're not such a huge deal for us. No, we should deal with them because if they siege a bunch of stuff, it'll just make Sweden want to... Well, who cares if Sweden wants to peace out? It'll make Sweden weak. I don't care about Sweden being weak, I just care about not being in a personal union with Denmark. Denmark has low war enthusiasm, so they shouldn't last much longer anyway. Length of war is keeping them up still. It's probably the only thing propping them up. So let's avoid the heretics, and let's just go and... Oh, okay, we can't avoid the heretics. Let's go through some of the heretics. I don't even care. Oh yeah, we should just pop a couple of points into that. Just for the small chance that it might do something. You'd think we'd have a better chance than this. Oh well, I guess minus 42 is where you normally start when you're on land. Sweden is killing Norway's army. You see, we're at 60%. This is amazing. I wonder, I could separate peace here actually. I own a lot of this land. My war score must be pretty good. 17%. That's not actually amazing. But they would give us some land. We'd get aggressive expansion for it. But we could take Lolland, for example. And not many people would care about that. We took Lolland and Finn. Ooh. Yeah, if we take Lolland and Finn, and Sweden then takes Skane when they peace out, then they'll have to move their capital. So let's do that. Take some money. And war reparations? You won't also do war reparations. Oh, don't have the diplomatic power. We need more diplo power. Sweden wouldn't like us for separate peacing. This is unfortunate. If we had more diplo power, that would be great. If only I'd thought of that sooner. Oh, we're running low on manpower as well. Holy Roman Empire is getting quite high on authority, actually, under the Palatinate, apparently. There we are. Denmark will grant independence to Sweden, cede Skåne and Gotland to Sweden. Yeah, we didn't get anything. Oh well. We'll go back to Lübeck. We got the Lübeck bonuses. Free shipping through the Sound. So that's fine. We can get our caravan power up, and we're massively ahead on military tech, so we'll do that. Which should massively increase the amount of money that we're getting through Vienna, etc. And then at the end there we get manpower recovery speed and technology cost goes down. Wonderful. Let's reduce the army maintenance, and is it time to absorb you guys? If we improve your relations, it probably will be. Yes. Just need to make them like us more. You guys... you guys all group up, and we're now allied with Sweden. That's fine. We should start fabricating claims on them as soon as possible. Protect trade in Lübeck. So come back from England. Let's start fabricating. And we can fabricate on a lot here. Lolland. Holstein is actually less important to us. Lüneburg, you haven't fabricated any claims? Oh, Lüneburg has fabricated claims on Anhalt, who is allied with nobody of importance. So, actually, we can go to war for that. Well done, Lüneburg. Republican tradition, don't care. Yeah, let's keep him. Bring you back from Lüneburg. Allied with Cologne. Has Cologne got any other allies? They do, so we won't call them in as a co-belligerent. Don't need to. Brandenburg will join. That's good. Cologne has joined, as you'd expect, but it shouldn't matter. Brandenburg, I'd really rather you left Altmark to us. Looks like they're not going to. Does Brandenburg have a claim over here? I was calling them in a terrible idea. Brandenburg doesn't have a claim over here, so that's actually fine. Let's go back to improving relations here. So Brandenburg should give this to us, or give it to Lüneburg, hopefully. If they don't, I'll be quite upset, because that is the only reason we're at war. We don't really want to annex Cologne without a claim as an elector in the Holy Roman Empire as a co-belligerent. Yeah, let's not annex Cologne. We'll leave them alone. Trade with neighbour has expired. Now I'm tempted to actually break my alliance with Sweden, but I'm not going to. Our timer went off ages ago when I was in the middle of something else and I forgot. So sorry about that. If this episode has actually gone on for too long, I'll split it in half. Otherwise, I'll just leave it as an extra long episode. So, join us next time when we will probably take Anhalt for Lüneburg, and otherwise just chill. We might even be able to build an embassy next episode, which would be great. See you then. Have a good one. Bye-bye.